Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a haven where I discuss a variety of different topics, psychology, philosophy, esotericism, theology, spirituality, conspiracy theories, and so much more. So if you're interested in talking about that kind of stuff with me, then smash like, smash subscribe, because every time you don't, a unicorn loses its feathers, and we need all the horse feathers we can get out there, you guys. So please smash like, smash subscribe. It'll help me. I'm excited to see where this goes. The more comfortable that I get in front of the camera and the more people that I get on board, I think it's going to be amazing, because I don't just want this to be about me. As I said from the very beginning, I want this to be about all of us, and I want to get as many people on board as I can. So like, if you're interested in that, seriously let me know. And I also want to give a shout out to there's a specific person who gave me the idea for my next video. Highly anticipate. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, that was loud. His name is Hylian, and his last name is Anticipated. Highly anticipated. Well, thank you, Highly Anticipated, for suggesting Jung. I know that I mentioned it briefly, but I mentioned a lot of different stuff, and so I really appreciate the genuine comments that you made, and even though with the funny name, I laugh at that, but you made some really genuine comments here and some really great, feedback on the work that I've been doing, and that means a lot to me. And thank you to everybody who put what times would work best for them for live streams and gave different advice. I want to shout out to my friend Chris Morgan with his channel Metrosonic. He does animations, he does vlogs. We were in media class together actually in high school, so he's a great friend of mine, and he's always supporting everything I do here. We also have Lucas, who's very supportive. We have Abu Qura, who's talking about Christian mysticism and Orthodox Christianity, Divine Cosmic Mystery of Jesus Christ. That's one that I already actually did order, so it's awesome that he brought that up. And it really gets you thinking about what the meaning of Christ, and the meaning of some of these allegories. Personally, I don't know where I stand yet as far as religion. I don't want to lead anyone astray. I just want to learn, and I want to talk with other people who are interested in this kind of stuff, in mysticism and in different religions, and comparing and contrasting, and maybe what could this possibly mean deeper than what we're told, maybe there's a different meaning behind it. Maybe there's a scientific metaphor. People used to hide science in religion all the time. Marsilio Ficino, which I think Marsilio Ficino was really actually, he was Christian. I think he really was. I think he was Christian. But then we have people like Cornelius Agrippa, who may or may not have been, but nevertheless, they kind of embedded information about psychology and information about science, information about anatomy, which was very forbidden back then, and they would hide it in these allegories, artwork, and they would hide, Marsilio Ficino is very famous about trying to influence the public to be more virtuous. So he was wanting to instill virtue through artwork, and what he would do is put sexy women in these paintings, and they're very voluptuous and sexual, and he knew that people would be drawn to that inner beautiful, naked, bare-breasted women, and he would hide virtues within those paintings where our psyche recognizes it on a deeper level than what we do. And I think that that's really interesting that people used that so much so far back then, back in the day, and I think it's still used today, and that's where it comes in conspiracy theories. That's where, because social engineering and Operation Paperclip, where I don't know if you're aware of Operation Paperclip, but if you're not, Operation Paperclip was when There were Nazi scientists after World War II, and to escape persecution in the Nuremberg trials, in order to escape that, they made a deal with the US government where, because this was like right at the brink of Cold War, so we were about to start that big competition of nuclear, who advancement and scientific advancement, and the whole like getting to the moon first, and like all, this was all, preemptively, like it was all boiling. It was coming to a boil, and so we wanted more scientists. United States wanted more scientists on their side, right? They wanted the smart guys. And like, since the Nazis had been doing, like, participating in these very unethical, highly unethical experiments, getting highly unethical practices, and we made a deal where we would let them assume new identities and come work for the government in the United States. And this is like common, this is like open information. So I think Marsilio Ficino, that time, I feel like, the Renaissance and all of that, I feel like was, there was more of a specific intention of like guiding society to a more enlightened state. And like now there seems to be, I don't know, but there seems to be some other forces at play where it's more focused on greed or money. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it just appears that way to us. There's no way to really tell for sure. But I just know that I think that the Nazis were onto some of those tactics, those same subliminal, archetypal, like, however that communicates with our brains. And so I think that's really interesting, stuff like that, like neuro-linguistic programming, and how we can set ourselves to, we really can set ourselves up to win. Like, we can brainwash ourselves, like positive affirmations and stuff like that. And I don't mean to get too new agey, but I do think that there is some validity to that. Now, I did get way off topic. We also have Ike DeMichael, and I do highly appreciate that he did say that Sunday afternoons would be best for him, for live streams. So I'm thinking maybe this Sunday night, that's good for me. I don't know what the rest of you guys think. I was hoping to do like a test live stream now, but I couldn't get that going. But if that works for you guys, that works for me. So, feel free to let me know down below if there's anything else. So that's all of the comments here on this last video. I also want to wish Alex Pepper a happy birthday. He's such an inspiration to me that I don't even think he has any idea. And that's not like creepy fangirl or anything. It's just like on a platonic level, like, this person is just very, he's inspired me a lot, and I hope he keeps doing what he's doing, because if he inspires me, then I know that he inspires others as well. And I sincerely hope that he continues down that path, because he is influential, and I don't know if he realizes how influential he is, but that's another story. Oh, there's my flying horsey up there, and my room is a little messy. I was turning on my light. I'm going to finish up my setup back there, and it's going to look so cool because I have some other lights. But I'm really excited about that too. So we're going to get it aesthetically pleasing up in here. So for the streams, for you guys and for me. But anyways, I wanted to talk about moral relativism, but it looks like I've already been going for 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and post this up as a test stream, and I hope that we can talk about moral relativism next, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed listening to my rambling, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that really does help me. It'll help me reach a bigger audience, and it'll help me have more, like, where I'm able to do more things, like posts on here with, like, comments. You know, sometimes you can see comments, like, I'm not allowed to do that. You know, where you can see posts where I can say, hey, I'm doing a stream at such and such time. Like, I can't do that because I don't have enough followers. So make sure you follow, like, subscribe, as long as you're into it. If you're not, then that's okay. It's not for everybody. But I look forward to conglomerating with you guys that are into this kind of thing, because I love talking about all these weird topics. So I will get at you guys later. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.